but I will try my best. Within the New Mobility Services initiative, there are action cluster, there are 6 working groups and 7 working groups. The 6th working group on excellence in governance is the only working group who has an horizontal approach. So we look at different new mobility services and how local authorities can cooperate with private sector and how the governance is organized for that. There is a lot of activity on smart mobility, on new mobility services, a lot of projects, a lot of market players, new market players. The challenges that the governments face when they meet new players are similar, but also the challenges that the private sector faces in dealing with local authorities have also similarities. So we think it's good to exchange on these aspects on governance and regulation. We are all doing our best, and the idea is that these issues, the governance issues, are faced by the 6 thematic or measure-oriented working groups. So we source information also from the 6 groups that you will see presented later in this meeting. We are working on 3 levels, on 3 actions. The first one is a collection of best practices coming from cities, but also coming from service providers. We try to build up a repository of regulatory frameworks, looking at EU, national, regional and local approaches, legal approaches, to addressing new mobility services deployment. And we are also looking at a tool inventory, tools like mass readiness assessment tools. And Floris, who was supposed to present it, has worked and is working on such a tool, the SMAT tool, and there will be a slide later in the presentation. The idea is to build a network on this topic within the working group, but also across the 6 measure-oriented working groups. So we have a case inventory. We are also working on in relation to other processes. The Partnership on Urban Mobility developed a document on the very topic. There is a European research project called GECO, also presented in this conference, that is looking at governance principles and methods to enable decision makers to change the mobility system. And there is a Civitas tool inventory where we are highlighting relevant new mobility services governance tools. So we are trying to connect the dots in all of this. I'm not going to dwell on this because there's Floris who knows much better because he has worked on it, but in the framework of the EIP together with his company, A.T. Osborne, they have developed a methodology to talk to local authorities and operators to understand local governance and regulatory processes that can influence business models, and the methodology describes the interaction between both and how to improve these processes. So we are a small but dedicated group. You might recognize some people. We have people from industry, Ford, for instance, Tecnalia, from local authorities, research. We have end users with the European Passenger Federation there. So we're trying to make this happen. And if you want to join the group to co-create these solutions, then we hope you tell Edwin or tell me if you're interested. So that's in very brief the overview. overview of this working group.